Oh, yeah. He was an actor.
That ball is in the turf. 1 ball, 1 strike. So I don't know if this kid's any relation or not. He's out of Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania.
Like Sal Mineo was from New Jersey.
That's close to Pennsylvania.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Pitch is high, ball 2. 2-1 the count.
In fact, it's right across the river in certain places, right?
Yep. 2-1 the count. Mineo takes a breaking ball for a strike, 2-2. David Horn says, "You're not getting any more fastballs. You've shown me you can hit it." He might get a high, hard one here, though. Bouncing ball right back to the mound. And a little underhand toss to first. Mineo retired for the first time tonight. 2 outs here in the 5th inning. LT Cockrell, the catcher, will come up. He was grounded out and struck out.
Catcher number 6, LT Cockrell.
Horn has 5 strikeouts in this game. He's given up 6 hits, but only the 1 run.
Cockrell and the third base coach are having a little confab about midway between the plate and the third base coach and bag. And
yeah, that's his manager down there,
Yeah.
so he's paying close attention to what that gentleman says.
what is it, Maamalu? Did I get that right? Close?
Close. I say close because I don't really know. Horn ready to pitch to Cockrell. First pitch is inside for ball 1. Cockrell, a .260 hitter with 4 home runs on the season. Tried that inside corner again and missed again for ball 2. 2-0. A little bit of an open stance for Cockrell, but he'll bring that front foot into play as the pitch is made and swung on and missed. 2-1. Holds that bat perfectly still over his right shoulder. The pitch swung on and missed, and the count goes to 2-2. See some batters that like to waggle that bat back and forth. Some like to hold it high. Some like to hold it close to their body. It just depends on what you're comfortable with. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch to the plate. And a little tap, hit it off his hands. Charging Bondola, throws to first. Got him. That's a good pick by O'Neill at first base. And a good play by Von Dolan. That brings out what you were saying.
Yeah.
John, his defense has been stellar all season long.
Yeah, that is a tough play for anybody, but the fact that he can make a pretty decent throw on the move, boy, that means a lot.
So a 3-up, 3-down inning for David Horn. And the Raiders with a 7-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wyck.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit ChooseChip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Delaware's made a pitching change as we go to the 5th inning, and they bring in a left-hander, Andrew Callaway, who pitched on Tuesday, 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, and that was his last appearance.
Well, he pitches a lot for him, Dick. This is his 13th appearance, all in relief. He's thrown 22 2/3 innings, given up 18 runs, 10 of them earned on 27 hits, 14 walks, 28 strikeouts. He's got a 4.24 ERA, 0-1 record with no saves. He is also, just to give you a clue, giving up 5 home runs. So
Dean O'Neill will greet him in the 5th inning.
Well, Dean O'Neill knows how to deliver the long ball. So
Callaway listed at 6 feet, 210. He's out of Seaford, Delaware. First pitch is swung on, foul straight back, strike 1. So Pugh, the starter, goes 4.
Yeah, I'll get you the numbers on him. He goes 4 innings, gives up 7 runs, all earned on 9 hits, 2 walks, no strikeouts.
There's a ball hit deep down the left field line. If it's fair, but it is foul.
Oh.
And that was way out of the ballpark, but just a long strike. And it's 0-2 to Dean O'Neill. And the left-hander delivers and struck him out swinging. That's the first strikeout for the Blue Raiders in this game. Starter Pugh, as John mentioned, did not strike out anyone. So 1 out, and the batter is Nathan Brewer. Facing the left-hander now, he has had a home run and a double.
He's halfway to the cycle.
One out here in the 5th. Pitch is outside for ball 1 to Brewer. Nathan, a junior, injured a little bit after the middle of the season last year and saw very little playing time in the latter part of the season. Pitch is high, ball 2, 2-0.
His lefty is being careful with him.
There's a ball drilled down the right field line. That's a base
the
hit.
double.
Rolling into the corner in the foul ground, and Brewer will pull into second base with his second double of the game.
You know, that showed you what a hitter Nathan Brewer can be. His other double went to left center. This one he pulls down the line, got it into the corner. So in right field.
1 out, runner at second. The batter is Brett Rogers. He has walked and singled and scored. In fact, he was on base when Von Dolan unloaded that home run in the 4th inning. Rogers looks at a strike, 0-1.
That breaking ball caught the front edge of the plate, and that was all.
Lights here beginning to take effect. And the pitch. Swung on a line drive to the shortstop. That'll be a double play. And Brewer was out in no man's land. Could do nothing at all about it. That ball was ticketed for center field, but the shortstop moving to his left grabbed it, stepped on the bag for an unassisted double play. Their second double play. of this game. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. We have completed 5 full innings, Middle Tennessee 7, and Delaware 1. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's Locker Room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's Locker Room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Locally grown, Blue Raider proud. This is Jonathan Harmon with the J. Harmon Home Team. As an MTSU alumnus and lifelong Rutherford County resident, I bring the heart of a teacher, the grit of a Blue Raider, and over 15 years of real estate experience to every client. Honest to a fault, connected to the community, and driven to serve. I don't just help you buy or sell, I help you understand every step. The J. Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Well, before we go to the 6th inning, the infield getting a little manicuring as our grounds crew is out there. Grounds crew consisting of freshmen and maybe a manager or two.
Well, you never have enough managers, which means you always have to hope that you got enough freshmen.
Trivia question for you, John.
Fire away.
This young man is the only pitcher in big league history to pitch a no-hitter for his first complete game and to pitch later a no-hitter for his second complete game, 2 complete games in the major leagues, and
then he's through?
And he's through. Now, he was around for a pretty good while and was a starter and a reliever, but only 2 complete games. Each one was a no-hitter, and each one by the same score, 7-0.
It wasn't Johnny Vandermeer.
No. No, it wasn't in the same year. It was 3 years later.
Oh, okay. I got you. You got me on that one.
Well, I'll tell you in just a minute.
I'll give up. I don't do that often.
This is Bolden. He skies one foul. O'Neill makes a run, but that one is back by the clubhouse. Count is 0-2. This young man was Bill Stoneman, pitching for Montreal.
Yeah, I remember Bill Stoneman.
April the 17th, 1969, a no-hitter against the Phillies, and it was only the 10th game in Montreal's existence, their first year. And then he pitched one 3 years later in 72 against the Mets. And they were the only 2 complete games of his career.
So that first one would have been at Parc Jarry. I think the Olympic Stadium was open by that third season or whatever that was.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Bolden. Horn with the pitch, a little bit low. 2 balls, no strikes. I thought that was very
that's cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He was a little short guy, too. If you remember, he's around 5'10". There's a ball drilled to left field. Brewer coming on. He can't get it. It bounces in front of him. Leadoff single for Bolden, his second hit of the game. And that is hit number 7 off David Horn.
Third baseman number 22 is Sam Winsett.
Batter is Sam Winsett, the third baseman. He has singled and flied to center. Horn's pitch started with a breaking ball in for a strike. Winsett, a transfer from Coastal Carolina. He's a native of New Jersey. This is his first year at Delaware. 1 strike to count. Horn's pitch, another soft pitch, caught the outside corner for strike 2.
Threw him the slider.
And Winsett just walked away from the plate after that pitch. 0-2 the count.
Now you bust him inside with the fastball and send him back to the dugout.
And the pitch. Swung on and missed. He actually took it upstairs, but Winsett came up empty. That is out number 1, strikeout number 6 for David Horn. The batter is Noah Burrows, who has struck out and singled. Infield double play depth. And Horn delivers the pitch and a breaking ball in for a strike. This is what he was doing at Louisiana Tech last week, John. He was keeping those hitters off stride. He's given up a few hits tonight, but only one has been on that solo home run in the first inning to the leadoff batter. Throw to first, runner back.
Well, he got him 3 up, 3 down in the 5th, but he gave up hits in the first 4 innings. But he left somebody stranded in all 4 of those. That's what you want to do.
Pitch is swung on, drill. Von Dolen's got it. Quick throw to first, and it got past O'Neill. The runner cannot advance.
Lucky bounce. Lucky bounce.
Bounce right back on the field. So that is a line drive out. Von Dolen's throw a little bit high. They might have had a chance for a double play.
You got to try it in that.
So that is out number 2, and the batter is.
That overthrow came off there's a netting in front of the along the railing in front of the Raider bullpen. Came off that netting pretty much right back to him. Kept the runner from being able to advance.
Anthony Charles, the batter, takes the first pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Right-hander shakes off a sign. Now comes set. And the pitch. And that was popped up in the infield. Sky-high pop-up. Von Dolen calls for it, and he takes it for out number 3.
See, that's it. You give up that leadoff hit, and you leave him at first base.
No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Middle Tennessee 7 and Delaware 1. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Von Wayne.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Raiders leading 7-1. And what did you say, 78 pitches, John?
78 pitches for David Horn.
Through 6 innings?
Yeah, that's terrific.
That'll get him another inning or 2.
Yep.
If he keeps that pace up. I mentioned the Conference USA Tennis Championships, the Women's Championship, and all of the matches, by the way, for tomorrow have been moved inside to the Adams Tennis Center because of the inclement weather that we're expecting. Women's championship will pit Delaware against Liberty. And that will be tomorrow. I don't have an exact time on that. The men's semifinals will have Middle Tennessee against Delaware at 1 o'clock and Liberty against Jacksonville State at 4 o'clock. Those are men's semifinals. And then the men's finals will be on Sunday. Leading off for the Raiders will be Brett Von Dolen, who caught that pop up for the last out in the top of the inning. Takes the pitch outside for ball 1. Von Dolen's 4th home run, a 2-run shot in the 4th inning, gave the Raiders a 7-1 lead. That's the way it stands now. And there is ball 2, 2-0. Left-hander Callaway in his 2nd inning of work, swing and a miss. 2-1. Battle act to follow, and then the top of the order. Low and inside. So he's behind Von Dolen 3-1. He'll have to come in with something.
Coming with a fastball.
Came in and I thought it hit him, but it hit the bat, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's claiming anything else.
3-2 the count.
That's a cheap strike. Because it wasn't a strike, except it hit the bat.
Full count, 3-2 to Brett Von Dolen. Bounces one to the right side. That's a slowly hit ball. Second baseman picks it up, tosses it to first for out number 1.
He flipped that underhand, didn't he?
A little bit. I think it was kind of a little.
Yeah, he shoveled it to
shovel pass.
Yeah.
1 out. Here's Badalak. Needs to do something to excite his cheering section.
Oh, they're excited. He just needs to get.
I bet that's some of his old high school buddies here. What do you
Wouldn't
want to bet?
surprise me a bit.
First pitch to him is a strike, 0-1. Clay has grounded out twice.
I noticed a couple of them have his number 11 jerseys. His mom always does.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on and a tap foul down the first base side. Strike 2. Raiders on top 7-1. This is the first ever meeting between these two schools in college baseball. And the pitch. High for a ball. 1-2. Left-hander Andrew Callaway with the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the second out. And the second strikeout for Callaway. I found it interesting, John, when I was looking at the Delaware website today. They say they have had baseball there since 1882. And I didn't know college baseball was played in the 1880s. But I guess it was.
It was, yeah. They all of the Ivy League schools played baseball.
Strike to Nowak. Owen has a single in 3 trips and has scored a run. Well, they used those funny little gloves back then, I guess, or no gloves at all. I don't know.
I'll tell you who played college baseball in about that time was
out of play.
Branch Rickey.
0-2 the count.
He played at Ohio Wesleyan. And then later coached at Ohio Wesleyan.
Before the turn of the century?
Before the turn of the century, yeah.
Wow. 2 strikes the count. High outside. I don't know exactly when baseball started here at our school, but the records, so a lot of the early records have been lost.
Yeah. Spotty.
Pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Well, Callaway's come in and pitched 2 scoreless innings.
Been good.
3 strikeouts. And that's all in the 6th. So we'll have some scores for you during the 7th inning stretch. That'll be coming up after the top of the 7th inning. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball from Ben Wagner.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981. Oh, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Richard Lewis, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
And we move to the 7th inning. Raiders leading 7-1. David Horn has allowed 7 hits, but he's scattered those hits and has not walked anybody. He has struck out 6.
Pretty good.
Middle Tennessee 7th consecutive Conference USA Tournament Championship. And the Raiders play in the semifinals against Delaware tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That'll be at the Adams Tennis Center, and then that'll be followed by the other semifinal, Jacksonville State and Liberty. This is Jimmy Wolf, the second baseman, standing in and taking a strike, 0-1. Wolf has doubled and flied out. Here's Horn with the pitch. Caught the outside corner, and the count will go to 0-2.
Left-hander and right-hander both starting to get loose in the Raider bullpen.
Wolf, a senior, played 3 years at UNC Greensboro and had a good career there. The pitch is outside. Had a career average of .265 in 122 games.
Of course, the right-hander is right behind the pole.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Wolf swings and misses. Actually foul-tipped it back into Minnick Smith. And David Horn has his 7th strikeout. The batter will be Harry Carr, the shortstop, and Horn has struck him out twice in the 2nd and again in the 4th. A left-handed hitter. Pitch to the plate, popped up, foul, back over our heads and out of play. One strike to count to Carr, spells his name C-A-R-R. Horn misses outside. Count will go to 1-1. One out here in the 7th inning. To pitch to the plate. Breaking ball caught the inside corner. 1-2.
He is still as sharp here in the 7th inning as he was after he gave up the home run in the 1st.
The pitch to the plate. Swung on ground ball to second. Clapp has it. Edge of the outfield grass and will throw him out at first. And that is out number 2. 2 down in the 7th inning. The batter will be the designated hitter, Chisore, who has struck out and flied to left. Horns pitch is high for ball 1. Chisore is listed as a catcher. He's in the DH spot. Pops this one up. Shallow left field. Brewer coming in, camps, and he takes it for out number 3. And a good inning with very few pitches wasted. No runs, no hits, none left.
Dickey's at 88 pitches.
7th inning stretch time. We'll have scores coming up next on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Hey Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
We'll need to take a station ID here as you're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball on the Blue Raider Network.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee Sports. WGNS. Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
Dick Palmer, John Calla with you, and John's got some scores brought to you by the Daily News Journal. Read all about Blue Raider sports in the DNJ.
I sure do. We got some weird stuff happening in Conference USA today. First, we got a final from across campus, New Mexico State 4, the Lady Raiders nothing. That is a final. Down in Georgia, Louisiana Tech 6, Kennesaw State 3. They're in the top of the 8th. Down in Jacksonville State's got FAU just where they want them. They're trailing 2-1. FIU on top. They're in the top of the 7th. We know how that works, don't we, Dave?
Yes, we do.
Final from Bowling Green, Missouri State 15, Western Kentucky 10. Down in Dallas, Liberty visiting, and they're in the top of the 4th. Liberty on top 9-2. And then they're in the bottom of the 2nd. In Las Cruces, Sam Houston 8, New Mexico State 0.
Is that a final?
That is in the 2nd inning.
Oh, Dave. 2nd inning. Well, they got a ways to go then.
Sam Houston scored 6 in the top of the 2nd. They were in the top of the 2nd for a long time.
We're going to the bottom of the 7th here, and the Raiders leading 7-1. We'll have Lane Akers, Cooper Clapp, and Tyler Minnick to face the left-hander Andrew Callaway, who has come in and pitched 2 innings and struck out 3, giving up 1 hit.
He's been good.
Lane Akers has walked, flied to left, and singled, 1 out of 2. Batting in the number 2 spot in the batting order tonight. Swings at the first pitch, grounds it to second. Wolf is up with it, over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out here in the 7th inning.
So at 88 pitches, do you bring Horn back for the 8th inning?
I would.
I would too. He has been just really sharp.
Cooper Clapp has 2 singles and 3 trips.
Boy, if you
and
can,
a sacrifice bunt, so he's really officially 2 for 2.
if you can stay out of your bullpen on a Friday night, you're in good shape for the
This
weekend.
is a strike call, 0-1. Callaway comes back, and Klepp hits it solidly to center field. Center fielder drifting over and back, and will make a running catch for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down in the 7th. The batter will be Tyler Minnick. Got the Raiders rolling with a 2-run double in the first inning. He has since walked and flied to left. Actually, he has hit into a double play on a good play by the second baseman and flied to left. And Coach Kevin Nichols in for a word with him. I expect with only 3 pitches and 2 outs, they're
Make him
trying to
work a
give
little bit, right?
the pitcher Horn a little bit more time in between innings.
Yeah, and there's nobody throwing in the Raider bullpen, so
I think he was told to take a pitch, which he did, and it's a strike.
Yeah.
0-1.
take another pitch.
No, we don't want to go overboard now. And the left-hander delivers. That's a swing and a foul. Straight back. 0-2. That one hit the catcher.
Must have, because the umpire walked that new baseball out to the pitcher himself. Or did it hit Minnick? Hit somebody.
2 strikes the count. Base is empty. 2 outs in the 7th. Raiders on top 7-1. And the pitch. Inside for a ball, 1-2. Low for ball 2, 2-2. High ball 3. So now
Had him 0-2, and now he's gone full.
no count to Tyler Minnick. And the lefty's pitch is swung on, skied foul. First baseman over near the Blue Raider dugout. He's got room and he drops it.
I was about to put that in the book.
So the first baseman, Bolden,
You think he lost it
had
in the lights?
plenty of room, but you know, playing in a strange ballpark,
Yeah.
sometimes you don't know exactly where you are.
And you know what? Those the lights, that light standard, just off to our left, would be right in his eyes.
3-2 pitch popped up again, foul, and that one's back over our heads.
I can hear it.
Hit something. Count holds at 3-2. Senior Tyler Minnick. Minnick hits it deep to left. First baseman is going to wish he'd caught that foul ball because that one is out of here. Off the wall of champions. Dead left field. And that is going to be the first run allowed by Callaway and the second hit off this left-hander, and Tyler Minnick gave it a ride.
That ball hit the wall of champions, bounced back on the field, and the left fielder just kind of picked it up and threw it away.
Dean O'Neill will be the batter. It's now 8-1. Solo home run for Tyler Minnick. Raiders' third home run of the evening. And O'Neill fouls it off to the right, out of play, strike 1.
What's that, his 7th of the season?
Number 7. And to go with a couple of RBIs in the first inning, that'll give him 32, 35 RBIs on the season. 1 strike to O'Neill. Takes the pitch up high for ball 1. 1-1. There's a strike called. Or did he call that? Did he? I thought I saw a strike signal, but I guess it was a ball. 2-1. Popped up into right center. Second baseman going back. Right fielder coming on. And second baseman got that pop up.
Yep.
That's out number 3. But because of a dropped foul ball, the Raiders get a run. It allowed Tyler Minnick to see another pitch, and he deposited that pitch over the left field wall. 1 run, 1 hit, nobody left. After 7, Middle Tennessee 8, Delaware 1. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball from Ben Wagner.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
And we go to the 8th inning. David Horn will be starting his 8th inning of work, and this is farther than he has gone at any start as a Blue Raider. I think I'm pretty sure about that.
I think you can count on that one. I think so far this season what we've been seeing is a lot of 5-inning performances. He has just been lights out tonight.
We have yet to see a complete game by a Blue Raider pitcher. Top of the batting order for Delaware in the 8th inning. This is Sal Mineo. Solo home run in the first, the only run off David Horn. Also had a single in the 3rd and hit back to the mound in the 5th. Horn with the pitch, and it is inside for ball 1.
The lefty and the righty are back up throwing. The left-hander won't turn around, and those numbers on the front of their uniforms
I think that's John Michael Pickens. I'm not sure. Pitch high, ball 2, 2-0.
I don't think so. Maybe it is.
I'm just guessing. Mineo pops it up, but it's foul back behind our heads, and the count will go to 2-1.
Of course, he turned around, and just as I was going out of focus.
Now, that's a little bigger than John Michael.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe Kerrigan. Ground ball to second. Clap 2 hops over to first in time. And that is out number 1 in the 8th. The batter will be L.T. Cockrell, catcher. Cockrell tonight has grounded out twice and struck out 0 for 3. Horn with the pitch, and it is outside for ball 1. David is a transfer from San Diego by way of Vanderbilt. We spent 2 seasons at Vanderbilt. and one at San Diego. There's a swing and a miss. 1-1. And he's a California native. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down here in the 8th inning. Horn's pitch, a breaking ball right in there for a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch on the way, and it's just outside for ball
just
2.
Barely missed.
2-2.
I was curious about that adjustment on the start time up in Bowling Green, thinking maybe they might be playing 2, but they're not. They mutually agreed to move that game forward because of potential inclement weather.
Yeah, I guess they've got a little stronger threat of rain up there than we do down here.
Yeah.
Count is 2-2 on Cockrell.
They're still set to go at 2 o'clock tomorrow. They may end up adjusting that just like we have had to do.
Horn with a 2-2 pitch. High for a ball. Full count. Hasn't had many 3-ball counts in this game.
That's one of the secrets to keeping his pitch count down.
And a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went after an outside pitch. And that'll be strikeout number 8 for Horn. And with 2 outs, the batter is Evan Bolden. Has 2 hits today. Single and a double.
Number 7, Evan Bolden.
He's the first baseman to drop that foul pop-up that allowed Von Dolan to see another pitch, which he deposited off the left field wall of champions.
This will be pitch number 100 for David Horn.
2 outs, bases empty in the 8th inning. And the pitch. And that's over but low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a strike at the knees. 1-1. Delaware got 5 of their 7 hits in the first 3 innings. Only 2 since. There's a ball hit into right field. That's a base hit.
That's his 3rd hit. Wow.
So Bolden picks up the 8th hit for the Blue Hens, and the batter will be Winsett, third baseman. Has singled, flied out, and struck out. Horn struck him out in the 6th inning.
Sam Winsett.
Here's the first pitch, and it's a breaking ball in for a strike. Winsett in his first year, native of New Jersey, transfer from Coastal Carolina.
We've seen Horn anywhere from 72, like that last pitch, to 92. That is really
swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with a fastball.
You know, one of the things you were talking about in the pregame about Horn was last week at Louisiana Tech, what made him effective was changing speeds. That's been the same MO, which has gotten him here 2 outs in the 8th inning.
Comes set, and the pitch. Ground ball to second. Clapp's got it over to first, and that will do it in the 8th inning. A single, but no damage. No runs, a hit, and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Middle Tennessee 8 and Delaware 1. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit ChooseChip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Raiders leading by a score of 8-1. And the first ever meeting between these two in baseball.
I told you Jacksonville State had FIU just where they wanted them, right?
You did tell me that.
Well, they are in the top of the 8th now with Jacksonville State leading 4-2.
That does not surprise me one bit.
No.
Nathan Brewer, the batter, and boy, he's carried a hot bat tonight.
Oh, hadn't it been good, fun to watch him?
Home run and 2 doubles. Stands in against the left-hander Callaway. And the first pitch to him is high for ball 1. Prior to the Middick home run, Brewer had the only hit off Callaway. That was a double in the 5th inning. Swinging a drive foul down the right side. Turned a little bit too soon on that one, and it's 1-1. Brewer, Rogers, Bondolan scheduled here in the Raider 8th inning. Pitch is high. 4-2. 2-1.
Dick, it looks to me like they are planning to send Horn back there for the 9th.
Well, you can't blame him. He's been in control. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Of course, we could score 3 runs and walk it off. We've done crazier things in late innings, haven't we?
We have seen it.
When a baseball get on the field, I think that's what might have happened.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the count to Nathan Brewer. Here's the left-hander's pitch and struck him out swinging. That's 1 out in the 8th. 4th strikeout for Callaway. Batter is Brett Rogers. Has single, is lined out, and has walked.
Liability number 13, Brett Rogers.
First pitch to him is a strike called. Remember, tomorrow's game will be at 12 noon. We'll be on the air at 11:45 with our countdown to first pitch. Strike called, and it's 0-2 to Rogers. And the pitch. Just missed outside, 1-2. Lifted delivers, and again, very close, but taken for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Rogers. 1 out here in the 8th inning. Raiders on top 8-1. First of a 3-game series with the Delaware Blue Hens. There's a ball hit to center field. That is dropping, and a diving catch by the center fielder robs Rogers of a hit. Well, we've had some good defensive plays on the part of both teams tonight.
Sure have. Their center fielders made some nice plays. Their second baseman has made some nice plays.
So that's 2 outs, and the batter is Brett Bondolan. 2-run homer in the 4th inning. And to pitch the plate, over but low for ball 1. Bondolan's first home run in this park this season. Ball 2 is, we call that a strike. I guess they did. Popped out of the catcher's mitt. Normally when the catcher doesn't catch one, it's not a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. High for a ball, 2-1. So this left-hander Callaway's been pretty tough, except for the home run ball to Minnick.
Yeah.
That's the only run he's given up. Pitches a strike call to 2-2. Bondolan back in. Looking at a 2-2 pitch coming from the left-hander Callaway, and it is drilled and caught by the third baseman.
Oh, wow, there's another star for you.
Bondolan robbed of a base hit. Third baseman Winsett grabbed that line drive, which was ticketed for the left field corner. So 3 up, 3 down. A couple of hard hit balls, but nothing to show for it. And we'll go to the 9th, 8-1. Middle Tennessee leading Delaware. You're on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
And we go to the 9th inning. David Horn will try to put them away here in the 9th. He'll pitch to Burrows, Charles, and Wolf. Through 8 innings, Horn has allowed 1 run. That was a leadoff home run to the leadoff batter in the game in the first inning. He's given up 8 hits, no walks, has struck out 8. Now Burrows has 1 hit, and he hit a shot that Bondolan caught in the 6th inning. So he's 1 out of 3.
105 pitches through 8 innings.
And Alterman's complete game last year, he threw 130.
Yeah. And that almost exactly a year ago.
Swing and a miss. That was against Louisiana Tech in the final game of a series that we really needed to win, having lost the first 2. 1 strike the count. Pitch inside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, that game was April 13th, 2025. And so now April 17th, 2026. Let's see if we can get 3 outs here for David Horn.
Pitch is swung on, fouled out of play. Off to the right side. The count will go to 1-2. Our women's softball team lost at home tonight to New Mexico State 4-0, and they will play The Aggies again tomorrow at 1. Our game here will be at noon. Pitch is high, 2-2 to Noah Burrows.
Yeah, that left-hander out there, that's not the same left-hander that's been throwing. That is John Michael Pickens.
Fouled out of play, and the count holds at 2-2. Von Dolan guarding that line at third. Clapp playing up the middle, a little bit to the left of second base. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Burrows down on strikes for out number 1, and that is strikeout number 9 for David Horn.
Anthony Charles.
Here's the man with 2 first names, Anthony Charles, who is 0 for 3 on a ground out, a line out, and a pop fly.
Well, we got a man in with 2 names, John Michael Pickens out getting loose in the bullpen just in case.
Pitch high, ball 1 to Charles. And Horn lays this one right in there for a strike. Threw him an off-speed pitch. 1-1. Got a pinch hitter, got to come up next.
Got a left-handed hitter.
38, is that kid's number?
Uh-huh. Just missed inside.
Wolf is the scheduled next hitter. Count goes to 2-1 on Charles. He's that right fielder with that good arm, John. The pitch. Check swing. Foul ball. That hit the bat just like that's what happened to Von Dolan.
It was, yeah, exactly.
Last
like
inning.
Except other side of the plate. But
2-2.
You're talking about this guy's arm. I have been really impressed with the defense that Delaware has played.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Horn with the pitch and a shot into left field for a base hit. Little inside out swing, and he just got it through the hole into left. That is hit number 9 for the Blue Hens, and this is a pinch hitter. 38.
That's what it looks like.
I have him with no at-bats this season. Cole Claiborne, is that what you have? Catcher, left-handed hitter.
Jerry Myers out wants to talk. Make sure that his guy.
So Claiborne will hit for Wolf with 2 outs here in the 9th inning and a runner at first. Claiborne does not appear on their stat sheet as a hitter.
Gonna leave him in.
So that would tell me that the young man is either a freshman or, well, he's listed as a junior.
Pitching for Delaware, number 38, Cole Carboni.
Transfer from Houston out of Rhode Island. Runner on first, 1 out. Horn with a pitch outside, ball 1. Carr, shortstop, scheduled to hit next.
What we need is a double play ball, get this thing over with.
That would be made to order. And the pitch. Ground foul past first. 1-1. Count to Claiborne. Delaware's only run came on a leadoff home run in the first inning. And David Horn has shut him down since that point. The pitch is in for a strike.
Yeah.
1-2.
Through that changeup.
Change up or slow curve or whatever you want to call it. It's an off-speed pitch, and just
now bust him with the fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. To him, another breaking ball. It's off the screen, fouled. Count holds at 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Got him. Tried to check his swing, and that is strike 3.
No.
I thought it was strike 3.
Palomenic thought it was strike 3.
Well, the plate umpire's signals have confused me a couple of times tonight. Looked like to me he gave the strike sign.
I thought so too. It's 2-2 now.
Ground foul past first. Count holds at 2-2. He appeared from up here to go around on that pitch.
I thought so too.
That we thought was called a strike. Ready for the 2-2 pitch again. Blowing inside. Ball 3. And again, I have trouble reading that home plate umpire's strike signs, because he took a step back as if to
ring him
punch
up.
him out.
Yeah.
So 3-2. Pitch is ball 4.
That is the first walk he's given up tonight.
So first and second with one out. The batter will be Carr. I think that's going to be it.
Yeah, I think he's going to Pickens.
So David Horn will have to come out, and that's a shame that he has pitched such a fine ball game. We were all pulling for him to get that complete game win. But the main thing you have to worry about, John, is winning the game. And
that's right.
They have runners at first and second with one out.
Left-handed batter, so Jerry's going with the match.
So we will take a break, and we'll be back with more after the pitching change on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Locally grown, Blue Raider proud. This is Jonathan Harmon with the J. Harmon Home Team. As an MTSU alumnus and lifelong Rutherford County resident, I bring the heart of a teacher, the grit of a Blue Raider, and over 15 years of real estate experience to every client. Honest to a fault, connected to the community, and driven to serve. I don't just help you buy or sell, I help you understand every step. The J. Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
New pitcher for the Raiders is left-hander Colin Kerrigan, and he will pitch to the left-handed hitting shortstop Harry Carr.
Kerrigan will be making his 17th appearance. That leads the team. He's thrown 24 in the third innings, given up 15 runs, 13 earned on 26 hits. 12 walks, 28 strikeouts. He's got a 4.81 ERA, a 3-2 record, 2 saves, and opponents hitting .274 against Kerrigan. He's given up 3 home runs. We've seen.
Last appearance was against Louisiana Tech on Sunday.
He gave up a home run, I bet you.
Went 1 inning, 1 run, 1 hit. And yeah, I think that was a home run to McCoy.
Yeah. And he gave up the home run in Jacksonville.
So here's Carr. First pitch to him is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
What Kerrigan needs to do is just come in and throw strikes. Get 2 outs. Double play ball would just be fantastic.
Swing and a foul, out of play. Count will be 0-2 to Carr, who has struck out twice and grounded out.
They've gone final in Jacksonville. Jacksonville State 4, FIU 2. That was a win that we needed to see happen.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. Clapp to second for 1. To first. Safe. Pulled O'Neill off the bag. The throw from Badylak was wide. But they get the force on Wolf coming down. Did you think Clapp could have taken that himself?
I thought so.
Chose to go to the short toss to the shortstop. So 2 outs. Carr reaches on the fielder's choice, and the batter is DeCesare. First pitch to him was a strike, 0-1. Then we have runners at first and third with 2 outs in the 9th inning. Kerrigan with a pitch, and it's high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
La Tech at Kennesaw has just gone final. Louisiana Tech, a 6-3 winner there.
Pitch is a check swing, did not go. 2-1. Delaware got a run in the first inning, and the Raiders countered with 4 and have led ever since. There are 2 outs here in the 9th. Kerrigan's pitch, ground ball, past Bondolan into left field, and a run is in. That will make it 8-2. And the top of the batting order, Minio will come up.
That run charged to David Horn.
Center fielder number 1.
That runner at second base also belongs to Horn, even though he reached against Kerrigan.
So first and second with 2 outs. Minio has 2 hits and 4 trips. One of those a home run. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
So they're in the top of the 6th inning down in Dallas. Liberty on top 16-2. I think that one's headed to a run rule game.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Delaware down to its last strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Minio. Which is outside for a ball, 1-2. Kerrigan tried to nail it down here for Drew Horn, or for David Horn, and the Raiders And the pitch. Just missed. Ball 2. 2-2. Left-hander comes set. Swing and a foul. Checked his swing and it just hit the bat and went off the screen above the Delaware dugout. So the count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're going to try to get down on the field and do an interview after the game. That's a ground ball. That's going to be stopped by Klepp, but nobody at first base as O'Neill made a lunge for it. And that's going to load the bases.
That saved a run.
That'll go as a hit for Mineo. So the bases are loaded with 2 outs, and the batter is Cockrell, who has struck out twice and grounded out twice. Kerrigan with a pitch. That's low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
At the plate, the catcher, number 6, LT Cockrell.
Ball 2 is low, 2-0. 1 run is scored here in the 9th, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. It's 8-2 Raiders. Pitch is high, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Raiders have a right-hander throwing in the bullpen. Take it all the way. It's in for a strike, 3-1. Raiders chasing that elusive 27th out.
Oh, how many times have we talked about that being the toughest out over the last 20 years?
And that pitch,
that hit him, didn't it?
Either hit him or it's ball 4. Either way, they got to get a run. The runner scores from third, make it 8-3.
That run charged to Horn, so he ends up going 8 1/3, giving up 3 runs, all earned on 9 hits, a walk and a strikeout.
So did we decide whether that was a walk or a hit batsman? I don't know.
I'm checking.
I'm going to put it down as a walk. Here's Bolden. He has 3 hits in the game.
They're calling it a walk.
Strike called. He's the 8th man to bat here in the 9th inning. The Raiders leading now 8-3. With the bases loaded and 2 outs. Ground foul past third, 0-2. Kerrigan comes set. He's ahead in the count, 2 strikes, time called. Minnick will walk out to the mound and have a word with his pitcher. Raiders are playing the second baseman, Klepp, near second base, just to the first base side of the bag, and Badalak is a step in the outfield grass at shortstop. And Bondola still kind of hugging the line at third. Two strikes the count. Fly ball left field. Park's not going to hold that one. That is a grand slam home run. And it's 8-7. That's the 4th hit for Bolden.
That's his 9th home run of the season.
Third baseman number 22, Sam Winsett.
And this is Sam Winsett. So that's the, let's see, 1, 2, that's the 3rd hit off Kerrigan.
He's also got a walk in there.
First pitch to Winsett, ball 1. He's given up 4 runs. Horn charged with 3. There's ball 2. Winsett is the 9th man to bat in the 9th inning. Ball 3 is inside, 3-0. Ball 4 is outside.
Wow.
So the potential tying run is on base with 2 outs in the 9th. And now the 10th man in the inning to bat is Burrows. He led off by striking out against David Horn. And we're going to have a pitching change. We'll take a break and we'll be back with more on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981. Oh, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Richard Lewis, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
So 6 runs in the 9th inning have made it a 1-run game, and Delaware has the potential tying run at first with 2 outs. And we've got a new pitcher. Who is this, John?
Yeah, this is going to be Gavin King. Gavin King, let me find it. Here we go. 14th appearance, 12th in relief. Thrown 29 2/3 innings, giving up 23 runs, 21 earned on 32 hits, 22 walks, 35 strikeouts, 6.37 ERA, 2-2 record with 2 saves. And of course, one of those 2 wins was Tuesday night against Lipscomb, or Belmont rather.
Worked 4 innings, struck out 8, allowed only 1 hit. Threw a lot of pitches. See how much he's got left in the tank.
Well, he needs to get 1 out.
Batter is Noah Burrows, who has a single in 4 trips.
Let's see if King's got that, can crank it up for that upper 90s fastball. Well, you just know that they did not want to have to use King tonight.
Winsett, the runner at first. Pitch to the plate, swinging a foul out of play. 0-1 to Burrows.
97.
Infield shifted around a little bit. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Came back with another fastball at 97.
0-2 the count.
You just keep throwing fastballs here, don't you, Dick? You don't try anything off speed.
That one's inside for a ball, 1-2.
Ball inside at 99.
King comes set. Swinging a foul, straight back, 1-2. Well, these guys have shown they can hit a fastball.
Yep.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Bouncing ball. Von Dolen's got it over to first. Ball game. And the Raiders escape a threat in the top of the 9th inning. Delaware scores 6 runs on 4 hits. And they leave 1 man. So the final score, Middle Tennessee 8, Delaware 7. Closer than it needed to be, but a win's a win. The Raiders improved to 19-19 on the season, 6-10 in the conference. Delaware drops to 11-27, 1-15 in conference play. Good crowd on hand tonight. Stay with us. Our post-game show coming away next on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Hey Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Today's game is in the books, and it's time to recap today's action in the Blue Raider postgame show. Today's broadcast on the Blue Raider Network has been brought to you in part by Will Freely, attorney at law, State Farm Insurance, and agent Andy Womack, Middle Tennessee Electric, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Jonathan Harmon, and Chip Walters. And by Las Casas Drugs. Let's head back to the ballpark for today's Blue Raider postgame show.
And welcome back as the Raiders win the opening game of this 3-game set, Conference USA, with Delaware. The final score 8-7, a game that was a lot closer than we thought it might be toward the end, but the Raiders were able to get the last out in the ninth inning with a tying run on base. Delaware leadoff batter Minio hit a home run as the first batter in the game off David Horn Jr., and that was the only lead that the Blue Hens were to have tonight. Raiders countered with 4 runs in the bottom of the first, a 2-run double by Tyler Minnick, and a 2-run home run for Nathan Brewer, and the 4-1 lead stood up until the 4th inning when the Raiders added 3 more runs, 2 of them on a home run by Brett Von Dolen. It was his first home run here at Reese Smith Field this season. So it was 7-1, and then a solo home run by Tyler Minnick in the 7th inning made it 8-1. Meanwhile, David Horn was coasting as he got to 100 pitches in the top of the 9th inning, I think. May have been later, may have been in the 8th inning. But anyway, he went out to start the 9th, and the first batter he struck out, but then allowed a single to the next batter and walked the 3rd batter in the inning. And so with 1 out, runners first and second, Coach Jerry Myers went to the bullpen. Colin Kerrigan came in, was not effective. Carr reached on a fielder's choice for the 2nd out, but then the number 9 hitter singled, the leadoff batter singled. Cockrell, the next batter, walked, and then Bolden hit a grand slam home run to make the score 8-7, and then Winsett drew a walk. Gavin King came out of the bullpen, and he got the final out on a ground out to end the ball game, and the Raiders win it by a score of 8-7. I think Coach Myers is not ready to go with John down below, so we will send it on down there whenever everybody gets ready. Raiders improved their record in the conference to 6-10 and get a little breathing room, perhaps with FIU losing tonight.
All right. We're down on the field here with Coach Jerry Myers. What is it they say about the 27th out?
Yeah, I mean, they're all hard to get. Obviously, that one was elusive there for a little bit, and we had to work a little bit harder than we wanted to get that last one. But David Horn was outstanding. Would have loved to allowed him to finish it, but not going to do that to him with the pitch count. That was pretty much at his limit. So did a nice job all the way around in a lot of areas. So the difficulty of trying to get that last out, I don't want to take away from what we did, the other 26 outs and what our guys did on both sides of the baseball today.
David Horn made it easy for you, didn't he?
It's never easy, and you knew that. And these guys, despite their record, they've had several games where they've been in it or it's been a close game going into 6 or 7, and to have a little bit of a cushion, I knew, I'm going to be safe, but for the most part, he was outstanding, and he gave us more than the length that we should have needed to close that game out.
Well, I thought it was impressive that only 1 walk in 8 1/3.
Yeah, very impressive. I mean, he made them swing the bat, and you could see the kind of swings that they try to take. They try to do some damage. They had the wrong guy up at the wrong time there at the end, one in the league, and he got a pitch to hit with 2 strikes. Like I said, he was outstanding. David was exactly what we needed to set the tone for the weekend, but it's just one game, and we got to work tomorrow and put our best foot and try to get off to a good start.
And we're back at noon?
At noon tomorrow, yep.
All right. Back up to you, Dick.
All right, thank you, John. Thanks to Coach Myers for his post-game comments as the Raiders win it by a score of 8-7. Final totals for Middle Tennessee: 8 runs, 11 hits, no errors. The Raiders left 3 men on base. For Delaware, 7 runs, 12 hits. They committed no errors, and they left 7 on base. The winning pitcher will be David Horn. He goes 8 1/3 innings, gives up 9 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 1 walk. That came in the last inning. And he struck out 9. And Gavin King comes in to get the save. He got the last out in the game. Ryan Pugh, the starter for Delaware, should be the losing pitcher, but they've got Callaway with a loss. Callaway is not the losing. Pugh would be the losing pitcher because he gave up 7 runs in 4 innings, and Delaware never did come back and tie the game. So Pugh the loser and Horn the winner. Time of the game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Attendance listed at 995. And home runs for the Raiders tonight by Nathan Brewer, his 6th, by Brett Von Dolan, his 4th, and by Tyler Minnick, his 7th. And the Raiders will try to go after the series with a win tomorrow. Chandler Alderman will be on the mound for Game 2. That'll be at 12 noon tomorrow, and we'll go on the air with our pregame at 11:45. So hope you will come on out early tomorrow, cheer for the Blue Raiders, and we'll try to get that series win tomorrow. Final score again, 8-7. That's going to wrap it up for us here in the press box. For John Callow, this is Dick Palmer, and we thank all of you, of course, for listening wherever you may be. Wishing you a very pleasant good evening from the ballpark.
Thanks for listening to today's Middle Tennessee State University baseball game. Today's game has been produced by Van Wagner College through the facilities of WGNS Radio. The content of today's game is owned by Van Wagner College and the Blue Raider Network and may not be reproduced without expressed written permission of Middle Tennessee State University and Van Wagner College. Be sure to join us next time for more Middle Tennessee baseball here on the Blue Raider Network on WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
We now return to regular